said he'd be back. Or Martin Luther King III, to the distinguished new leader, Southern Christian Leadership Conference. That's one triangle, is it not?
That's right.
To my good friend and colleague, Congressman Donald Payne. To those who gather, I speak on behalf and give greetings on behalf of the Congressional Black Caucus Chairwoman Carolyn Kilpatrick of Detroit, Michigan. I serve as an officer. I'm going to use my voice measuredly, and I know that time is of the essence. But some of you realize that marches that Martin walked and Stokely walked sometimes did not end as this has ended. You stand here safely secure. Some of you are pretty bungled up.
That's right.
Even if you only know it through the history books, you're reminded of the fact that heads were bloodied,
Yeah, that's right.
and lives were lost.
Yes.
1968, our brothers in the Black Panthers, the doors opened and guns were sprayed upon them. So this is a solemn and somber moment. As you stand in the backdrop of the Department of Justice, it is not a fleeting moment. It is not a temporary moment. It is not a moment of thrill. It is a moment of commitment. So just for a moment, those of you who are able, if you could remove your hats for those dead, those dying, where no justice has ever been received. A moment of silence. I thank you. The dead must always be mourned. But let me leave you with this. When I sat in that Judiciary Committee hearing, there was no thrill. There was no sense of gotcha. It was a pain of a mother that is watching the steady demise of African American young men and young women, where no one mourns for their death. And so I use the tools that you have given me to use, the members of the Congressional Black Caucus, as we look to the Hill and the Congress, as we stand in the backdrop of the White House. I'm not going to say there's no justice and no peace, because I'm going to say that we demand that justice rise and roll down like the mighty waters. And so, based upon your presence here today, to the Justice Department, our call is to wake up, to turn the lights on, for the people are marching, and they will not stop marching, and they will not stop coming. They are coming and coming for justice. And my call today is for a pardon of the Gina 6. A pardon of the Gina 6. I want to go into the jailhouses across America, using the tools of the Civil Rights Division and the Attorney General, free the incarcerated who are there without justice, and free them now. I close by saying, no, Mr. President, no, we are not asking for violence. We are not asking for lawlessness. We are suggesting to you that Janelle Wilson, the young boy in Florida who died and then had those through a state system be acquitted, the woman in Virginia or West Virginia, the Gina 6, and those unnamed cannot languish in the nation's jails without the Justice Department of the United States of America lifting them to the level that they should be lifted, and that they should have justice and be released on the basis of inequitable laws. If you stand with me as we mourn those who have received injustice, who did not live to cry out for justice, if you will commit that this is not the end of our journey, that we go home to our respective jurisdictions and we work and fight with those who demand justice, the NAACP, the Urban League, the Congressional Black Caucus, the National Action Network, all of the Southern Christian leadership and these leaders, do not leave them alone. Do not leave them alone. Be with us, for justice demands that we never give up. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.